I hope this is fine. Okay, I think everything is settled. Hi, my name is Claire, for those of you that don't know me. I'm mainly making this video for my friends and family who are all super curious about what it's like to prepare and recover from a rhinoplasty. I'm officially less than 24 hours out, which is super exciting. My rhinoplasty is tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. and it is currently 11:06. So I am sub 24 hours. People keep asking me if I'm nervous, but I'm really just excited. I trust in my surgeon and this team, so I am really looking forward to it, and I don't really have any anxiety or reservations about it. I'm on a super strict diet. I can't have any nuts, seeds, berries, fish, avocado, garlic, ginger, turmeric, spices, anything that sort of like I eat normally I can't have, which has been really hard, but I'm really honestly committed to doing every little thing I can to make my recovery process as smooth as possible. I'm also taking the next week off of work to recover, but I'm kind of hoping I'm gonna have a fast recovery and spend that time off to do some Christmassy things. I almost forgot, let me do a quick 360 view of my nose so that I have a really good before and after. So there's not going to be that much change from the front. I think he said they're going to shorten it just a little bit, and they're going to break the bones right here, which don't necessarily look that prominent on camera, but they are decently high, these bones right here. Those are going to be narrowed. But from the front, there won't be a super huge change. The biggest changes are on the 3/4 and the side. So front, let me take off my glasses. 3/4, side. I don't know what angles of those are good because I can't see anything right now, but, and then, so that was my right side, this is my left side. Okay, well, I'm super excited for the change. I'm just realizing that I should have shown you guys my mock-ups. I'll put pictures of them here. I just took really bad pictures of them with my phone when I was in the office at my pre-op consultation. I also forgot to mention, I had to do a lot of things before this day came. I had to do a virtual consultation. I couldn't schedule an appointment until like 6 months later. Even getting that virtual consultation took months. And then after my virtual consultation, I had to put down like $2,000 for a deposit to book a date. And then once that happened, they sent me all of the things I'd have to do for my pre-op consultation, which is where I actually got my mock-ups. My pre-op consultation was about a month ago. That's where I got my mock-ups. They told me more detail, the changes I could expect. But before that, I had to go to the doctor's office, get a pre-op physical. I had to get blood work done. I had to get COVID tested 3 days ago. So I got COVID tested, I got my results back. I am negative, thankfully. I mean, I work from home and I pretty much don't go outside ever. Not too surprising, but like I was really nervous for some reason. So after the blood work, the physician okay, the surgeon even saying like I'm a good fit. I mean, I'm young, I'm healthy, I have reasonable expectations, I think. My surgeon is Dr. Naderi at the Naderi Center in Reston, Virginia. And he has been doing this for over 20 years. He specializes in rhinoplasty. So he gets to kind of like choose his patients, and he wants people that are minimal risk. So again, young, healthy, reasonable expectations. So I thankfully met all that criteria, and that was the minimum barrier into me even being able to do this. There's been so much leading up to tomorrow, so I have so much excitement and anticipation, and I understand I won't see my results for a while because rhinoplasty just takes forever to heal from, but I'm just excited for it to get started. And so, yeah, I will now officially see you guys tomorrow.
This is Claire a week after this day. I wanted to show you guys the COVID form I had to fill out, This is the lobby of the surgery center. They had every other row of seats blocked off. My mom came with me, and I wore a button-down black pajama set because they told me to have something that was easy to get on and off. When they took me back into the surgery area, I had to change into a surgical gown. Someone over the age of 18 had to be there to pick me up. I tried to show a Christmas tree that they had in the corner, which was making me feel really festive and happy. Once they checked all my forms, they gave me this mask and called me back. Hello. It is about 5 p.m. day of surgery. I am laying on a giant wedge pillow. I'm not in too much pain. When I first came back from the hospital, I was really nauseous. My throat was absolutely killing me because I think they put like the tube down your throat so you could breathe during surgery, and that was so painful. Chugged some water, a whole bunch of water, sucked on some cough drops, and my throat's feeling a little bit better. I was kind of too nauseous to eat anything with flavor, but I managed to eat a little bit of a banana and some pudding, so I have something in my stomach so I don't feel horrible anymore. I took some nausea medication. I did wind up taking my first painkiller, even though I didn't want to take the narcotics because I try to just not take anything that's too strong for pain. I think it looks worse and it sounds worse than I feel. I am pretty bloody underneath there. I am kind of usually bloody. This is a piece of tape that's going across the tip, and it is so bloody underneath there. I don't know if that's normal, but I'm hoping it's fine. I should actually probably change this right now. What I do to change this is I take a piece of gauze, which they gave me at the hospital, and I fold it up into a tiny little piece, put a whole bunch of Vaseline on it to make sure that the blood is not like too dry and sticking. And then I put it back underneath my nose. It's a little bit painful to talk, so I probably won't say too much more, but I will check in probably tomorrow morning, sometime tomorrow, to show how it's going. But for now, another piece of gauze with some Vaseline, and right underneath my nose, and then I put the strap back on to hold it in place. Hello, this is my day 2 check-in. It's about noon right now. I slept okay last night. The main thing was I had to wake up every 90 minutes or so to change my gauze and replace it with a new one with a load of Vaseline. So I could only get in so much sleep at a time, but my bleeding is really slowed down. Right now it's kind of just for moisture, but because I have so much Vaseline up my nose, it feels like I have a super stuffy nose, and I keep on getting like that pressure in my ears from just how like clogged it is up there. I know my voice sounds absolutely horrible, but my throat actually feels so much better than yesterday. Yesterday it hurt every time I was swallowing, but today the swallowing doesn't hurt so much. My mom's making me some rice porridge because that's being Asian. I honestly don't have a huge appetite, and I'm still sort of just eating like cheese crackers because they're a little bit bland and it's easier to go down. But overall, I am not in too much pain. I've been going up and down the stairs. The main thing is I look and I sound worse than I actually feel. I'm starting to get some bruising underneath my eyes, but my bruising actually isn't as bad as I've seen a lot of people, so I'm thankful for that and hoping for a speedy recovery. Hello. Oh my gosh. My voice is gone. I wanted to try to check back in because I texted my friends a picture of this and they started having lots of questions. So I figured I'd answer some of them on here. First of all, I have to be propped up at all times. I bought this wedge pillow off Amazon, and that is how I sleep. I also use a airplane pillow so that my head doesn't roll. I also have to ice 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off for the first 3 days or so. And I am not supposed to really be walking around too much, but just enough so that I don't get a blood clot. Oh my god, my voice is so bad, but I hope that answers some of the questions. Guys, my mom made me rice porridge. I know, it looks so good to me right now. I'm trying to open a straw so that this will be my dinner for tonight. Hello, it is the morning of my 3rd day. I am no longer bleeding, but I do kind of look like the Michelin Man. My gauze is officially off now, and I have to clean the inside of my nose with hydrogen peroxide and Vaseline, but I am feeling decent. I could actually breathe through my right nostril when I woke up this morning, so that was kind of a cool feeling, but still have to pack my nose with Vaseline, so that feeling didn't last for long. But hopefully my voice returns later today and I can give a better update. It is the morning of my 3rd day post-op, so 4th day. I think my voice is a little bit better. It's definitely a little louder. The main thing is like, I just want to be able to breathe through my nostrils at night now. I haven't been able to get any good night's sleep just because I can't breathe that great. And so I'm just really tired from not sleeping for the past like 4 days. I can breathe through my right nostril sometimes, but my left nostril is still clogged. And I am desperately wanting that to be unclogged. I had a brief second where I could breathe through my left nostril. I was like, hallelujah. But that went away and I still can't breathe through it. So that is like the milestone I am like praying I reach today. But other than that, I don't feel too different from yesterday. Oh my gosh, I swear I just manifested clear nostrils because as soon as I like stepped away, like you know when you can feel a little booger in the back of your nose and you sort of like breathe out. Well, I can't like blow my nose, but I can sort of exhale. So I was like pathetically trying to get this booger out of my nose. And eventually, I swear, it was like the size of my fingertip, came out of my nose and my left nostril, and suddenly I could breathe. It was the most joyous feeling I've ever felt. And now I can breathe through both of my nostrils, which is amazing. It'll definitely alleviate a little bit of the pain off my throat. But, oh my gosh, thank you for filming that and manifesting that into the universe. So, I've actually decided I'm feeling up enough to wrap Christmas presents. My family's like Santa every year. I wrap all the presents, I prepare all the stockings. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. I have all of this to get wrapped. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all at once, but at least I have something to do today. Hello. It is day 4 post-op, or day 5, and I'm actually feeling great. I finally mustered up the strength to change my clothes, so I am now in this new t-shirt, not in the same old pajamas, so I feel so nice and clean. I normally am just used to changing whenever I shower, which is every night, but since I haven't been showering because I can't get my face wet, I just have been stuck in the same old dirty clothes, and I was just feeling dirty, feeling gross, and now I feel clean and a lot better. Just a few more days until I get my cast off. Tomorrow's my last full day with the cast. The tape makes it look a lot darker than this area actually kind of is, but the bruising is going away like pretty nicely. It's starting to yellow out, so I'm pretty excited for getting my cast off. I feel like it's not going to be too horribly swollen underneath there, I don't think. Or at least it's not going to be horribly bruised. This is all just dried blood. It's not actually bruising. And you can kind of see my scar healing there. I'm just putting a ton of Vaseline inside my nose literally every 4 hours, but probably more often than that, because the second it feels a little dry, I like stuff a whole bunch of Vaseline up there. I had some banana pancakes this morning. I cooked because I felt like doing something productive. I'm starting to get bored of the same old foods, which is banana pancakes, pineapple mango protein shakes, and rice porridge. So I might break outside of that diet today. I thought I'd show my lunch for today. So this is 1 cup of spinach. It is a little shrunken down because of the water that's in there now. And then there's some frozen peaches, some pineapple, and 2 scoops of this Naked Whey protein powder. The only kind of protein I can have right now is pure whey, pure soy, or pure pea protein. So I've been using this Naked Whey protein, which is 100% whey, and I am pretty much done with it after almost 3 weeks. And I just put that in my NutriBullet, and then blend that up. And this will be my lunch for today, and I'll have it with a spoon to prevent knocking my nose while I'm drinking it. I just want to say this is actually really delicious. I know it might be a little off-putting to some people, but it tastes really good, and it's actually really filling. And even when I'm not recovering from a rhinoplasty, I pretty much have this every day for lunch, along with something crunchy that will trigger that sense that actually makes you feel like you ate. So I'll normally have this in like a bag of Skinny Pop for my lunch every day. Hello? Hello, little dude. Oh, look who it is. It's Kai. This is my doggo Kai. This is my mom's doggo Bella. And this is my other mom's dog, Elsa. I'm surrounded by dogs. Oh my gosh, I'm still coughing here and there, but honestly I can breathe so much better now. I can kind of breathe through my nose. I was feeling really nauseous last night, so I didn't sleep that well, but I had some carb heavy breakfast, some pasta to help try to neutralize my stomach, and I'm feeling a lot better now. There hasn't been a big change in the past 24 hours. I'm kind of realizing I'm not going to have the cast removal picture of my dreams because I still have lots of bruising around my eyes. There's no way all of this is going to go away in the next 24 hours. So my cast removal is tomorrow morning, which means I get to shower tonight and tomorrow morning to help loosen the cast. So it's really exciting. And it is the first snow of the season. Oh my gosh, you look so cute right there. Look at him. He's looking outside at the first snow. So I might venture outside just to see the snow and to bring that little boy out into the snow. So that's my highlights for the day. I'll see you guys at my cast removal tomorrow. It is cast removal day. I am in the parking lot outside of my surgeon's office for my cast removal appointment, like 5 minutes. But I was running late this morning because I decided to get all dressed up. So that took a little time, set me a little back. And it is really icy outside, so my car doors were actually frozen shut. And I had to take my sister's car instead in a moment of panic. But we made it. Here we are. I honestly am going to kind of miss this cast a little bit, but I am excited to see what is underneath there. And I'll see you guys after my cast removal. So right now I'm in the room where I'm going to get my cast off. I told my helper that I wanted to film this whole experience and she actually brought someone in to help me film, and then actually said my surgeon loves taking part in things like this and filming the experience, so he's actually going to come in and do the cast removal himself instead of one of the lovely assistants that works here. Thank you so much to the Naderi Center, which has been so amazing through this whole process, and everyone here has been so absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait to say goodbye to this cast.
Let's put you back. Fix the headrest for you. Lay your head back. Cool. I don't see much bruise. A little bit of bruise, not too bad. Close your eyes. Happy thoughts. This is the same glue remover that we have on our website and on our videos called the Detachal that we use to take off the tape. Depending on how swollen you are next month, I may or may not ask you to start taping the nose. This glue removal will help take the tape off. So we'll do a follow-up in a month and see how you're doing, okay? Cool. It shouldn't hurt. You know, usually what they do, when you see on Instagram and stuff, they're not videotaping this. They take it off, they clean you up, they make it all pretty, then they put a thin cast on. Because if you pay attention how the cast comes up, it just comes up way too easily. And then they take it off and go, voila. So we're doing it real and authentic. Ta-da! Clean up a little bit.
So excited to see this.
Remember, there's obviously swelling. It's going to swell up more in the next 2 weeks before it starts to go down. Totally normal, because there's no cast on it. Put pressure and push the skin down. And then you'll see around a month it starts to go down. This is how you clean your nose. You keep your eyes open. You take a cotton ball. This very, very gentle pressure. No pressure on the tip. Super, super, super gentle. Need to come back. It looks really good. Tip is going to drop into a more natural position.
This is the moment.
Here's the mirror.
Oh my gosh. I can already see the change.
You can see?
Yeah, I can see that, especially like kind of like the hump on the side.
Hump is gone, and then once the swelling settles down, you're gonna get a cute little dip to the tip. The tip is gonna drop down into a better position. But right now, even your forehead and your lips are swollen. Totally normal.
And I can so tell that it's gonna like look so natural.
Yeah. I mean, it's natural because it fits your face. Like I said, my definition of natural is what fits your face. Your nose on my face isn't natural, my nose on your face is not natural.
Yeah.
But that looks like you're born with it.
No, absolutely. I am so excited for like the swelling to go down.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Hello. I am back from my cast removal, and that was super happy and exciting, and I am so happy with the results from my nose. But when I tell you, I was so excited to show my family, especially my older sister who came back from medical school yesterday. Like, I got up at 6 a.m. this morning to do my hair, to do my makeup. Like, I put falsies on. I put falsies on for this. Like, I was so excited. And when I came home, I opened her door to show her. She was just like, yeah, you look great, but like, don't interrupt me when I'm studying. And that just, her lack of happiness and excitement for me just like really hurt me in that moment. And I just started like crying because I've also been sleep deprived for the past week, and I slept like maybe 3 to 4 hours last night, so I'm just emotionally fragile right now. And it was also kind of just like a big moment for me, and so I cried in my closet and here I am now. But my best friend in the world called me, and she saw my nose and made me just feel like so good and so excited that someone else was really happy for me. And I do really love it, like the way that the light hits it. Like, I can tell it's so much slimmer, especially like right here. I am so excited for the swelling to go down. I'm trying not to like cry with my nose, but it's really hard. What they told me at the office today is because the cast isn't holding it down anymore, it's going to get a little bigger for the next 2 weeks now that it's free. And that's after those 2 weeks, I'm going to start seeing the decrease. But I also need to keep laying low, not exercising. What they said is try to be locked up in a freezer is the ideal state for the next month to build up as little scar tissue as possible, because scar tissue doesn't really go away, and the more you swell, the more likely you are to develop scar tissue. So everything to minimize swelling right now. I also am still on a restrictive diet for the next week and I gotta keep cleaning my nose really intensely, but I am really, really, really happy with the results even now, and I'm excited to see how much better they're going to get. I am out of my closet, no pun intended. I am in my mom's kitchen, which has really good lighting for absolutely no reason, but me and my sister made up. I was being a little dramatic earlier again. I hadn't had a good night's sleep in a while, but my sister also apologized to me. She let me know almost immediately that she's just really stressed coming back from medical school. She has a research paper she's working on, so she was not in a great mood and a great mindset. And my mom saw me editing the video and saw that portion where I was crying and told me to take it out, but I wanted to leave it in just because I want people to know you fight with your siblings. It's normal, it's healthy, and what you do is you talk it out and you come to a resolution where you now have a better understanding of each other. So me and my sister are all good. We had that moment I wanted where she was really happy and talked about my new nose with me. So I am feeling really good, and I now want to show you guys a 360 view of my nose post-cast. So this is about 1 week post-op. It's not exactly, I'm 1 day shy of a week. I tried to cover up my bruising a little bit with makeup, but my skin texture just was not having it at the moment, so I am just gonna leave the bruising. And there's a little bit of burking from when I went into the operation from the surgeon, so just try to ignore that. But here is the front view, the left 3/4, the left side profile, and the right 3/4, and the right side profile. I am so happy. You can really see the difference, I think, mainly in here right now, but also with the slope a little bit, even though the tip is going to come down a little bit. But I am over the moon with the results. I am truly so happy, and now that my family's happy for me too, I couldn't be happier. And I'll show you guys my final update at the 1 month mark. I am officially 1 month out from my surgery. I had my surgery on December 11th and it's currently January the 18th. So I'm a little bit more than 1 month out from my surgery, but I am super excited to show you guys the results for now. But keep in mind that this is not at all the final result and that there's a lot more swelling to go down from here, and I hope to give a 6 month or 1 year update or both. So as for right now, this is what the front view looks like. This is the right 3/4, the right profile, and then this is the left 3/4. Oh, overshot. This is the left 3/4, and this is the left profile. I'd say one of the biggest changes is when I smile. Before, my tip used to droop when I smiled, so it would give that hook nose appearance, which I really hated. But my tip doesn't drop anymore. I have had a lot of stiffness in my upper lip, so I can't smile all the way to the extent that I used to before, but my surgeon said that was going to come back in about 6 months, like 6 months post-op. I still have a lot of recovery to go in terms of that, but my scar is healing really nicely. You can barely see any remnants of that, so by the time that I'm fully healed, you pretty much won't see it at all. It'll be almost invisible. I'm really happy that I went through with this, and I really would recommend, if anyone's always been wanting this, and is scared about it, it's not that scary of an experience, and I would totally do it all over again. I'm really happy with my results, and I guess that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any other questions or concerns down in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I am potentially considering more plastic surgery and will absolutely take you guys through my journey of any other procedures, whether or not I do wind up going through with them. So I will see you guys in another video.